just walk for a minute, just warm her up a little bit. I haven't heard from my husband. Did you got my dogs home?
Where were your doggies?
At the vet. I went with him because Rosie's scared to go in, so I've been working with her. Oh, here, I guess that wore her out.
You know how relaxed you are after a nice warm bath. Hey Nancy, his dinner's in his stall, so I would probably hose him off. I think you're gonna ask him to drive to Lansing with Tack.
I thought I was staying. Horse is getting pretty fat.
Well, you're the good one to say bad
I'm
things.
gonna say because she's getting really fat.
Well, and she's not really working. And she's always like, should I give her more grain? And
Hey Phil, it's Ann calling. I just want to check on the doggies. So give me a call. Let me know. Okay, bye.
well, she's probably the one that gets all the food too. That's
Yeah.
why, I mean, Tia's learning to hold her own,
Right.
but Cy just doesn't, which is weird. He used to be the top guy, but
Okay, 20-meter circle. A little bit more forward. Good. Okay, a little less forward. And flex left and straighten. So you have to work the left side first. Flex left and straighten. Flex, yeah, do it again. So it's not actually, okay, halt and round. Halt and round her so she actually listens. Flex left, just get the roundness. Yes, so she understands this is round. Good. Now walk, and she has to stay round. Don't, okay, so we'll go a little bit less driving. Good, and give a little. Good, and again, flex left, and yes, and then back to straight. And flex left. So as soon as she's gonna come undone, you have to be there. Good, and give. She has to stay. Flex left so that every time you flex, it works. And then back to center. And again, Francina, flex left and straighten. Good. Good. Not that she's pulling on it. Flex left, release. And she has to stay flexed. Yeah, not that she's pulling and nagging. Flex left and then straighten. And then flex right. Yeah, not that her body goes from left to right. So you have to stay on the same line. And then flex to the right. Now let's see the right flexion. Good. Flex right. Flex right till she softens in the jaw and pull. Good. Yeah, good. Now let's go to trot on the circle. So she stay till she stays. Good. Flex left. And straighten till this works. Flex left and straighten. Good. Good, and give, and come, yeah, give, and let her come a little, yeah, flex left, and straighten, and come a little bit more forward, let her come more forward. Now flex right, keep the left rein, good, and give. Yeah, don't let her run away. It has to be your trot that is on your aids. Flex right. Yeah, a little bit right leg. Yep. And then forward and give a little bit. Good. And keep left side because she ran through your left rein. Good. Whoops, she's running through your left rein. Yes. Good. 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 Flex left. And give. Good. Let's go across the diagonal and see it the other way. Don't lose her. So she can't run through your reins. Good. Better. Good. At A, 20-meter circle. Good. And on the circle, first work with your outside. Good. And then let her go, just a tad. Let her flow through. Again, flex right. Yes, and it can be a little bit of arcing the whole body. Arc right, so it's your right. Yes, it's yes, and then straighten. Good. Now left, it's a little bit arcing the whole body. Good. More. Keep the right rein though, Francina. So yeah, so you don't. Yes, and give. Good. Good. And the outside. And then the inside. Flex left. Keep the right. Good. Straight ahead. Flex right again. Make sure you have her. And then watch, put your shoulders back. 3-loop serpentine. Oopsie, right and straighten. Good. Yep. Good. Change the bend. Yep, bending right, bending right. Keep going. Good. Yep, flex, arc, and now back to the left. Keep the right rein. Good, and come left. Flex left, and let's do it again. So get in your mind the point of it, so she has to stay through inside leg slightly to outside rein. And now come turn, outside rein has to turn. Outside rein has to turn. Now, not too much right leg, good. Flex right. Good. And then left. Balance. Good. And then across the diagonal. Straight to F. Right to F. Look for F. Yeah, good. Careful that you don't just go wide hands. You have to make an arc to the body. It's a little more sophisticated than just wide hands. Serpentine 3 loops.
Oh, you and your sophistication.
I know, we have to be sophisticated riders. Balance if you feel she's falling. Yep, arc left. Into the right rein. Good, and then balance before you change the bend. Do it again. Now, as you head to the center line, balance. Now change the bend. Right rein, yes, better. Stay, balance as you hit the track. Balance before you change the bend. Yes, better. Good, come. Change the bend. Balance as you hit the wall. Good, keep coming. Yes, good. And then at A, transition to walk. Good. So the purpose of that serpentine is self-carriage and changing of the bend, so changing of the arc of the horse.
Okay.
So you need to, but before you change it, you need to make sure she balances back on her hind legs enough to allow you to change the arc in the middle
Okay,
of the body.
That will allow her to change it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If she's on the forehand, then she will,
It's harder.
yeah, careen through it. And then she can't, yes, so if her weight is too much on her face
Yeah.
or her shoulders, she can't really do it. Francina, your horse is getting chubby.
She's getting chubby?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't move quite as easily in her rib cage.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed she does look a little thicker. Stand.
It's not very athletic. Well, it's not as athletic as when she was a little
Right.
bit less.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder for the horse.
Sure.
Both on their wind and also on their flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let her have her head and just walk for a second. You got a break, she gets a break.
Yeah, even like when I have more weight on me, it's harder for me to move, even to bend over or something.
It is. It is. And they get it the same place we get it.
Yeah. Like 5 or 10 pounds more. It's like.
I know. It's really hard to.
Mm-hmm.
And with them, yeah, doesn't take much.
Mm-mm. I know. I kind of noticed her belly today, actually, when I was in the stall grooming her. I'm like, looking a little round.
Yeah.
Aunt Bridget, make sure the horses are fed around here.
Yes. Well, we can eat a little less.
All right, well. She's already getting a little, not a lot. We could even cut her grain in half.
Well, no, but you know what? I haven't been riding as much.
Well, that too.
The last 2 days I tried to ride. Yesterday it rained, and then the day before they were knocking trees down. So I'm not riding as much. She's not getting as much exercise.
Well, whatever you have to do, ride or.
Yeah.
But if you don't ride, watch that you don't just.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping that now things are settling down a little bit and I can get back on track.
All right, let's go ahead and pick her up again. And let's come on the circle and do a little bit of sitting trot.
Look at that dent in the back of her butt.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's, well, it can be what's called a prophet's mark, which is just a little indentation in the muscle that just.
I've never
you're born
noticed
with.
it on her before.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And you think we would have noticed
I
it because
know.
you're always looking at their butts, right? I mean,
So again, use your system. So you need to work the outside without her coming up with a system of how she doesn't do it. Yeah, and straighten. Yeah, and flex left. Keep the right rein. So it's a little bit of an arc. And then straighten. Keep the left. So yes, keep. Yeah, not too much leg when she's against you, okay? Because then we just drive. I mean, you can use it, but just be a little careful that you're not driving her up against the resistance. Good. Keep her straight. Think of straightness and symmetry. I don't know development the left side and the right side.
well, that
No,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, that's usually the way it goes.
Good. And let's go to trot sitting on the circle. Good. Keep your core, Francina. Good. Keep elastic. And the hands together. Yep, shoulder blades back. So that your hands, shoulder blades back, but your hands are actually somewhat reaching. Yes. Yes. Good. And 1, 2. Shoulder blades together so you don't slouch. Elbows in. Elbows in. Elbows in. Core. The core has to sit against the running. Yes. Better. Yes. Good. Yeah, watch you don't go wide hands. That's nice, but it's not as correct as arcing her. Okay? I mean, in a pinch. Good.
Take away our security board.
Good. Core, your core. Yes. Yes. Now find your outside rein. Yes. And now, yes, yes, better. Better. Stay close to her neck. Flex the base of her neck a bit. Think about your flexing as the base of her neck. Yes. 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 Don't let her run. Base of the neck. That's good. And then right hand into the neck and then left hand into the neck. Just work the base of the neck supple. Atta girl. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Do the left for a little longer, Francina. Yes. Then straighten. Yes, and don't let her tighten there. Atta girl. Your core. Good. Now collect. Come a little shorter, shorter, and walking. Better. Hands together, because you can really work it at walk. It's more, it's what you're going to do as she advances, so you might as well do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me the example again that you just did with your hands.
Just flex the base of her neck a little. You were doing it. Flex to the, yeah, so a little bit, you want to think not just about flexing her jaw and pull, but her whole neck. Good. And trotting again.
Oh, shoot.
Sometimes I know. Fortunately, it's just busy water.
Core. Yes. Flex left. Till we gain control of the neck, because whoever controls the neck controls the horse. So we need a nice controlled trot before we make it super expressive, okay? We need to control it. Every part of her body. Good, so that she's happy being in our hands and under our seat and in front of our leg. Yep, yes, yes. So we find this place of communication. Good. Flex left a little. Arc, yeah, arc left. Good, and straighten. Good. Now collect. Weight goes back on her left hind leg and walk. Good. One more time. Now round the neck a little bit by flexing the base of the neck. Good, Francina, and trotting. It's all right, go ahead anyway, no big deal. Good. Base of the neck, arc. Base of the neck and arc. To the right then. Good. Good. And a little bit to the right. It doesn't have to be, yes, that's nice, okay? Good. Now sit back and let her stay on her hind legs. 1, 2, 1, 2. Elastic seat. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, 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 yes. Shorten the stride and walk. Good. Yeah, work it out. Work it out. Good. Yes, and long range. Good. Uh-oh. Hi. Okay. Okay. And did she say anything about weave poles? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Great. Thanks. And you made it home okay? Okay. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Did Rosie survive?
I took them.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, Phil and I both went, and I took her in with it to train with cheese and stuff to train her, and she was good. And then Whiskers and Rosie are sitting with Phil on the bench, and they see me leaving.
Oh no.
And Whiskers and Rosie are like, "We're going with you." Anyway, they had to stay, and they did fine. But I wanted to have her. They actually had her whole spine and her legs, and to see if her growth plates were closed, and they are.
Oh, good.
So. Okay, so now we're doing the same thing, okay? So, in one side you might find Francina to be easier than the other. All right, good. So now, so you might need a little bit more working through that right rein. Looks to me like she's a little bit not symmetrical. Yes. And we can see from looking at her, her left hind leg is more developed than the right. So that's pretty common. So don't forget the right side of the horse. Good. And flex right. And straighten. And straighten. Good. And flex right. So that she doesn't, when you straighten, she doesn't fall through the right shoulder. Yeah? Yeah. Keep it. Yep. Good. And now think of the base of the neck. So you got to work the base of the neck. So your right hand has to go inwards a little. So I want you to work against the idea of wide hands and more like into the idea of narrow hands. So she's drifting right, eh? Yeah, so bend right and make her move to the left. Yep, yep, and give a little. So there's room for her neck. Good, it doesn't have to be super short. All right, now trotting. Good. Good. Okay, now with narrow hands, a little bit arc right, and then straighten. Good, and straighten. Good. Good. Keep your core. Keep your shoulder blades back. Yeah, work your position a little. Sit back so that you don't have to just hang on her with your hands. Tight core. You lost a little bit your own strength in your back. Keep your back. Keep your back. Keep your back. Keep it back. Yeah, she doesn't want to run out away from you. We don't want forward that leaves you in the dirt, okay? You're a little bit sitting to the right of the horse. Yeah, better. Sit back. One, on the hind legs, little slower. Little slower, so she's really under your control. Good. 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 1, 2. And now let's see if we can get it completely on your seat and leg. Careful you're not sliding to the right. Good. Shoulder blades back and together. Slow. Go slower and rounder. Slower. Sit back. Sit back. Good. So she's under you. And trot again. It's okay. No worries. Good. Let it be a nice, soft, smaller trot that is totally under your control. Yeah, she has to ride with you. Good. Shoulder blades together. Yes. Where you can keep your position correct. Yes. Yeah, better. Sit back. Don't let her run through. She's not allowed to run through you. Yes, those reins mean something. Your seat means something to her. Now collect and walk. Good. And now trot. Good. Yeah, so you kind of went on and off and on and off. When if you just stayed with her, she would have stayed better on the bit.
Okay.
So trot again. Yeah, so she stays under control of your seat. Let's see. Yeah, under control of your seat. Sit, 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 sit. Sit, sit, sit back. And yes, and now the arcing. Good, sit, 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 arc right a little. So it's really a collecting moment. Straighten. Good. Collect a little through the outside shoulder, yours. And walking. Now don't do anything. And now trot. Don't fuss. Better. Good. Yeah, sit back. She has to stay on your seat. Not rushing off. Not rushing off. Shorten your reins a bit because we're going to canter, but keep your reins short so she doesn't rush off and make you have an uncomfortable canter. Good. When you hit the center line, canter left, shoulder blades together. Sit back, stay back, and canter. Sit back, stay back, stay back, stay back. Flex the base of the neck a bit. Stay back. It's all right. I don't mind that. That's okay. Get the trot. Yes. And then as soon as you can, sit and get a nice sitting trot again. She has to come back to you. She has to come back and be your horse. Yes. Yes. And canter again. Good. Yes. Don't go faster. Don't let your body give way. Don't give way. Don't give way. Good, 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 good. And now trotting, post. Good, and walking. Nice, huh?
Really good.
That was good.
Yeah, looked nice.
But you know what I mean about every stride being under your control.
Yes,
Some of the times it is, and then some of the times it's not.
I know. I know that, believe me. Easier said than done.
It is. I know it.
And it's right down that little hill right there. Go
I know.
I have the same problem. It's like, whoa, I lost it.
But that canter felt really good.
It was
Yeah.
good. All right, let's go this way.
I kind of like the dip only because it makes you,
Makes
Think
you
about
better.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, it makes
just
you
saying.
better.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
because then you
It-
can
yeah,
really feel a horse that's running, like,
Yeah.
and what it takes. That
What it
so
takes.
Nancy, just keep riding in that corner
Yeah.
because he's got to get it. You know what I mean? Like if they, to balance, they have to get on their hind legs. So we're gonna just launch her in that corner, right down there.
That's right.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the same thing again now. So we have to control, and it's always, obviously you have to control the whole horse, but if the horse takes its neck away from you, they're in charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit you have to flex to the left. Now think of straight spine, yours and hers, two straight spines.
Oops, it's to the left side.
Tail, yeah, is a little bit right. Good, flexing,
Hey, Rusty.
good.
Hey.
Flex again. Good, and trotting. Good, stay in control. Tempo is yours. Good. Good, good,
Okay.
good.
Well,
When
gotta
you
do what I gotta do, right?
When you get to the center line, canter right. Don't let go.
Right.
A little
okay.
bit more
All right.
softness in the
Then I
neck.
got that one back by the barn too.
Good. And canter. Good. Stay back. Don't pump. Flex the
Okay.
base of the neck.
All right. Cool.
Just little touches. Yes, yes. Good. Flex. Yep. Yeah. Sit
Okay.
back. Sit back. Don't pump. Flex the neck.
All right. My big concern is
Good.
getting the trailer back there. You know.
And trot.
So, but as long as you're gonna be here when I get back, that's
And
fine.
sit.
Okay. Yep.
Good. Control her with your seat. Shoulder blades back. And flex. Sit back.
Okay.
Sit back. She's kind
yeah.
of pulling.
I
kind
probably
of
leave
pulling.
about 10, 15
Find your
tomorrow.
seat. Seat.
So.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
And
sit,
then
walk.
I'm gone for a couple hours. That's it. And then I don't go until next week. So.
And trot again. Yeah, so if you can't quite get it right away, like I was telling Nancy, walk, get it right, and then go again.
Okay. Cool.
No sense practicing it wrong, you know what I mean?
All right, Rusty. We'll see you
Good.
tomorrow.
All right, and let's go to trot.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Shoulder blades, Francina. Yeah, okay, so you have to deal with this a little. Let's just work this out. Good, better. Flex back to the right. Make sure you can and canter. Okay, so yeah, we have to make sure she's on the wrong lead, Francina.
Wrong lead.
Sit back. So again, you have to get the outside and the straight spine, and then with her you flex slightly right. Good. Work it out till it's supple. Base of the neck, base of the neck. Yep, bend right, and then canter. Good. Good. Straighten on the left. Good. Base of the neck, base of the neck. Good, good, good. Just keep going. Just keep going. Sit back, sit down, don't get jumping. Good.
Hang on.
And trot. Really nice. Good. Now let her stretch a little bit, but
What?
not run away.
Yes, I
Point.
did.
Post. Don't let her run forward. Slow. Slow. Use your back even at posting. Yes. Good. And then try to give again. This is a little bit of an exercise for her to stay in her own balance. Yep, good. Yeah, good. So that you're not holding. Good. Slow down on the hind legs. Slow. Slow. It's right. Yes, now give. And she doesn't get to speed up. She can control herself. It's harder to do. It's harder to do the work slower. Good, and give. But you can, if she can do it slow, you can always add more. Good. Slow. Slow down so that you're not having to hold her face. Whoa, whoa, and release. And let the slack go. Let slack come in. All right, let her walk. You have to work on that. But I want her to be rewarded because the rest was good. Good.
That Rusty guy got me a deal on the stump grinding too. He said the guy asked how many does she have? He said I think 17, and he's like
Yes, yes.
he normally charges 100 a stump, so it would have been 1,700, but he.
I
said
like
it for
doing the base
1,000.
of the neck.
Wow. Oh my
I
God.
Yeah.
Do I have any stumps out
But
here
it's a
too?
little bit more the
think
whole
I do.
horse. You can't really do
Well,
that.
I got the guy
until
here.
you
I might.
have
I got the guy
a
here. I'm gonna
jaw
throw in some
and
extras.
pole that is
Yeah.
workable.
Yeah.
Can you
Then
can you
can
believe my
work at the
backyard?
base of the neck.
But it feels more
They went to town tearing that
in
up.
control to me instead of
It
being
is.
out like
It-
this.
Good.
Yes.
It feels a little bit more
Well, it is.
organized and a little
Yes.
bit more in control
and it
doing it this way.
it gives your hands, well, it gives her more security because your reins don't really leave her.
Yeah.
And then it also gives you a better feeling of keeping the spine straight, even though you are creating looseness in the base of the neck.
Okay. Yeah,
The
I
spine
like that.
isn't really moving around, which it can if you go wide hands.
Right. I
They
just
can-
feel more unorganized. Yeah, more loose with the
Well,
wider
it's
hands.
because you open up all this room
All this, yeah.
as
For her
opposed
to
to
like float in
Yeah.
between.
yeah, they can float in between. But now if you're on a baby or something, or when you're first trying to get
Yeah.
the jaw and pole, you might have to use that.
I still love white hands.
It's not a bad thing. It's
I
just,
feel that somehow puts me back into a secure position. Why is
What?
that?
well,
What does?
When you do the wide hands, I feel like you keep your shoulder blades
I
naturally together. When,
just
I
feel like
don't
it
know,
just
for some
squares
reason,
everything
and then,
up. I don't know.
Yeah.
well, the point of it is to make it straight.
Mhm.
So if you're really making it straight, it really does the same thing that we were talking about if the hands stay together. So it's like that gyroscope. You know, you pull the sides and the thing spins, but it always spins to the center because you pull the sides. That's how it's supposed to go. Wide hands, and that horse should be dead straight. And it does work.
Right.
It does, but for some reason I like the close to the neck. It feels to me a little bit more secure and more organized for me and tighter. No, I
Yes.
mean tighter, like more organized.
Yes. Yes,
For
to
me,
both of you.
that's how I feel.
That's good. All right, ladies, on to the next one.
Well, we don't have any more for you, so you're gonna
I
share
can
somewhere
go.
I
else.
think that
Get
was
one.
good. I felt good about it.
I thought it was good too, but you get yourself on that horse, huh?
Yeah.
Kathy, I got my tag working again.
Good, good.
You got what working?
The tag, so it's
Thank you.
following
Thank
her.
you, Nancy.
Yep, very
I
good.
mean, I can film, but then you know you can get just
Okay,
a
I'll
lot
see you
better of your
tomorrow.
own
Yes,
position
you will.
and stuff
Yeah,
if
thank
it's
you so
following.
much.
Oh,
Now she does get a little, fat. She gets a little strong.
She has to learn to stay